what we're speaking about specifically, it's a reflection of what's called the carriage house, which I've been to this place 20 times since. It's a little building on the property opposite the main house that Meier lives in, and in between is where this craft set down. So when they zoom in this case, on the globes, on these very interesting, Christmas ornament-like globes, you see that reflection of that carriage house behind it. And they, using triangulation and other things, they were able to give very specific distances, that measurements that agreed with the distance, not only between the main home and the carriage house, but the size of the craft that Billy said. Then there it would be, this would be so many feet behind it, that the reflections would be stuff that way above my pay grade in terms, I'm not a computer specialist. And when we put this video online where Billy Meier steps into the frame and this wedding cake craft is in the distance, hovering motionlessly, that bothers everybody. It's motionless right next to a tree, which is about 40 feet tall. It's not a tiny tree. And Billy steps into frame, and with the one hand, while his video camera is rolling, he takes some pictures, and then he zooms in. It looks like about 600 feet possibly across this huge field. And then you see this craft, and you see it's a real tree. And then we put up a photograph that one of the photos he took, and then we zoom in, we show the craft sitting on the property there, and we zoom in on some of the details. By the way, there's new discoveries going on about these crystal things, and this just keeps unraveling the information that's in the photos. So you get to see, my gosh, what kind of machining is this? What are all these different colored crystals around it? And when skeptics try to recreate it, they put thumbtacks in because they can't do it. It's just far too complex. In 2020, heard from Billy, and he said, can you go to Moab, Utah? There's a storage unit there, and there's some archives from Wendell Stevens. Remember I said Wendell was the lead investigator?
Right.
He says, we'd like to see if there's anything of value in those. Wendell was just a wonderful man who knew so much. He just was a wealth of. So go out there, dusty little storage unit, not exactly little, 24 boxes that are Wendell's archives, what's remains of them. They've been scattered around. Box by box, open them up, pull out the stuff. I've seen all this before. This is nothing new. Literally, it's a Sunday, late afternoon. The 24th box. Open the box. What's that? Pull them up. And that's why, especially with that Kelvin thing, it really hit me to get to this. Oh, there's a bunch of photos here. I thought they were photos of that in a series that Meier took, where a Swiss Mirage jet in Switzerland had passed behind one of the UFOs. It was the cover of the first photo book that blew my mind. And I just saw it, and I didn't think too much more.